So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the early days of football. You know, how you kind of got into football with your brothers. Obviously, you know, shout out Tevin, shout out Tyree. You guys, since I met you guys, I think when I met Tevin or Tyree, because I think I met them first, I was probably like in 6th grade, 7th grade. And we talked about off camera about the neighborhood battles we had playing ball against you guys and all the homies that were involved in those. But tell people about, you know, how you kind of got into football. Was it always football?
No.
So remember you played basketball too. Remember you on the varsity basketball team when I met you too when we were a little younger. But I'm telling everybody, was it always football? How you kind of got into football? Was it a passion you had? Was your mom pushing it to you? Why football? You know, the early days kind of playing around, I know, Broward County and football.
To be honest with you, football is not my favorite sport. You know,
really?
Basketball is. You know, and a lot of people.
That's surprising.
You know, a lot of people don't really understand that. You know, and the only reason why I stopped playing is because obviously my height. You know, but then as I got older, I also learned that it didn't really matter about my height. You know what I'm saying? But yes, my height. But also ran track.
Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out Muggsy Bogues.
I also ran track, and I was, you know, really good at it. And so it was just one of those things where, you know, I was always fast. So like football was just one of those sports where, you know, my dad taught all three of us run, kick, pass, catch. And he was very big on that, teaching us the fundamentals.
Never any soccer?
Yes, that was actually one of the first sports I played.
Yeah.
My mom put that in for me, and I was playing with the older kids.
I was gonna be some athlete. One of y'all,
someone was gonna give me some
money back. One of y'all gonna be an athlete.
And like they didn't play. Like it was one thing I could say. Like both of my parents were athletes. You know, my mom ran track. My dad played football and ran track. My mom played baseball.
Okay, so you just got a fan for the athletes.
Yeah,
that's all
man.
that shit about.
Like they didn't play, especially my mom. Like you know, kudos to my dad when it comes to sports, but
from that shit.
Like my mom was crazy when it came to sports growing up. Like the way she was on me to be the best, like still to this day. You know, if you ask her what I was supposed to run in a 40, she'll tell you 4.1. People think I'm crazy. You know, they think that's fast, but it's like that's what she wanted me to run. I can run 4.2, I can run 4.3, but she didn't care.
That's discipline, though.
You know what I'm saying? So it just, you know, she held us to a standard, and like that's the reason why GoldFeet, you know, is something that it is, because of the foundation that she held on us. And a lot of people don't understand it, but the people who do know us, they know about mama.
Yeah, and that's